Debbie, thank you. I wanted to really thank you and Don and all the team on behalf of the wider Mid-Norfolk constituency and to say why this is so important. Don, as you've said, all of our market towns across the whole country are struggling. We all know the reasons, a whole raft of things. The internet, shopping, out-of-town superstores, rates, cost of energy has hit rural areas really hard, and we've seen that, and the pandemic didn't help. And this town has been hit as hard, if not harder than most. It depends on people driving in, and rural areas are paying more for fuel, we're paying more for living in rural areas. And it's just wonderful to see, firstly, banking. You know, Barclays started here in Norfolk. It's a great Norfolk product. And in an area with many, many pensioners, being able to have a bank as a hub is completely key. My mother's 88, lives outside Holt and can't get to the bank. All around our part of the world, but particularly here in rural mid-Norfolk, where we've got the double whammy of many elderly relying on transport. So I think this is sending a signal of real help and support around, more broadly around mid-Norfolk and Norfolk. Secondly, this high street, as you said, Don, if people have got a bit of cash, you know, they go up to the market and they might buy a few things. They might go and have a cup of coffee, they go to the post office. If the businesses can't cash up and bank, we're making it harder for them. So the cash and the ability to circulate cash is completely key to the great work that the town council and the district and county and everyone is doing to try and keep this town centre alive. And I would just make the point that Claire and I and the town council are working together on parking, because we've got to make sure this town can be an attractive place to come, park, bank, spend some money and support the economy. And I think the last thing I'd say is, this is what people really want to see, is big organisations, banks, working together for the good of the local. And it's just a joy for me as your MP to see Watton leading. People in Durham, when I tweeted the other day about this, said, oh, could we have one of these? And they said, oh, could we take control of parking? It's really wonderful to see Watton, often forgotten, now leading, actually doing something that many towns all around this part of the world want to see. So on behalf of a wider audience, I think how many people here today speaks volumes about how appreciated this is and how important it is. So thank you to all of you who've made it happen on behalf of a wider group who will all benefit.